Hey everybody, Tanya Zampieri here reporting from Raleigh, North Carolina. I am a real estate broker here in Raleigh and I work with Remax One and a buyer specialist for the Marty Hampton team. And I am here to talk a little bit about Hurricane Flo and a lot about Raleigh real estate, new construction especially. First off, let me just say I feel like I'm in a lucky bubble because, you know, we really have not seen anything here yet. It is getting darker. I understand the heavy rains are coming, and that's why I wanted to get this out to you. But I also just wanted to thank those loved ones and strangers alike who I've engaged with this week. Everybody, as much as something scary like a big devastating hurricane is, it really does bring out the best in people. And so I want to share my free hug sentiments with everybody out there who is being affected. My heart goes out to you. My positive vibes go out to you. And I just pray and hope for your safety and that you are not suffering too much right now. So everybody give a collective hug to those people for me and with me. Okay. First off, I just wanted to explain that, I knew I was going to be working from home today, and I thought back to, how the latter part of last year worked for my clients and I realized that it's time to talk new construction because I helped several buyers at the fourth quarter of 2017 get into some new construction homes for amazing prices, off list price. We got extra incentives. And it was a really great win-win for both my clients, the builders, and frankly for me. So a triple win. It's really, it's going to happen again this year. So I wanted to point out three specific things when it comes to new construction as a prospective buyer, okay? The first is you need to understand when you purchase a new construction home and you go in there without your own representation, which means without working with an independent broker like myself, that you are going through the builder, okay? Those people there, they work and are paid by the builder. So your best interests are secondary to the builder's interests. So it doesn't mean that they're trying to screw you over or anything, but they are looking out for themselves, okay? Now, when somebody like myself comes in and represents you, and I'm a very non-adversarial person. To me, it's about winning all parties. And so I will help you in not only saving money, but also hassle and stress because I am there to guide you through that process, whether you're building or whether you're looking to get a great deal on an inventory home. So that's the first thing. The second thing is everything is negotiable. Yes, even with builders. Not in every circumstance, but if you are wanting to feel like you're getting great value because you're willing to go to a particular neighborhood or a particular part of town, or you're closing in a particular time of year, i.e. the last quarter, which, is full of holidays and all that kind of stuff, bad weather, you should get some sort of win for that. And that's what I'm here for. The last thing that I want to point out is even with new construction homes, always get a home inspection, always, okay? Home builders are humans too. They make mistakes. They miss things. It's to be human, okay? So when you get a home inspection, yes, you're shelling out a few extra $100, but that is going to give you peace of mind that you are moving in with your family to a safe and sound home because everything's getting checked by unbiased people, third party, on electrical, on plumbing, on all of those things that make a house safe and comfortable to live in. So I'll get off of my soapbox and just say that I'm here to help you and guide you through all of that process to make a home buying scenario as low stress and fun, which it's meant to be, as possible. All right, so now I want to share the fact that this actually coincided well with what I was going to talk about with pricing on new construction because the August numbers for the Triangle Multiple Listing Service just came out. And they are as follows. Inventory is up 6% from July of 2018 to August of 2018. Now, I don't know exact split on this, but I would guess that the majority of homes that are in that new inventory our new construction inventory, okay? And so what this means is that there's more builders out there who are competing for a shrinking number of buyers, because fourth quarter is not like it's dead, but it's certainly not as busy as the height of March, April, May, June. You know, those months are the busiest months. That's where you have, as a buyer, the most competition for homes. And so if you are able and willing and ready to buy in fourth quarter, this is where you're going to get the least amount of competition, which means that you're more in the driver's seat to get a great deal. Okay? So average home prices are going up. It's up 5% year over year. We're now hovering at about $319,000 and change for the average home price in Wake County. Some areas, you know, big cities, that may not sound like a lot, but historically speaking, that's a huge jump for this area. So what that also means is that, you know, you're going to see, again, more inventory at the higher price point. And the higher the price point, the more negotiation power that you have as a buyer, because this is where the glut of inventory is homes over 400,000, because there's more people moving to the area and there's more home buyers out there that don't qualify for more than 200 or 250 or 3. So I can really tell you that the more expensive homes, which I'm going to talk about in a different video, are where the biggest deals can be had, because you have the largest spreads. Okay, so as far as, and I guess, okay, those were the general stats. There were certainly a lot more, but I wanted to highlight those. So now I'm going to spend the last 4 minutes or so talking about specific areas of the triangle and where you can get the best deals. And for this video, I'm only talking about townhomes, because there's just so many different areas. Townhomes are great for people who have a busy lifestyle and don't want to mow the lawn and do all those things that make, you know, life less exciting unless you really enjoy doing that. Townhomes are excellent for people who are downsizing, who are empty nesters, or maybe you just had a new baby and you're on the other opposite side of life and familyhood, and you just don't have the time nor the inclination to worry about things like that. So you do pay homeowners dues. Some of them, you know, may even have pools, although most townhome communities are a bit smaller than condos in some regards, so you may not have a pool. But the big thing is the exterior maintenance of the property and the grounds. So I will start with saying that Johnston County is the lead-in pricing for townhomes. Johnston County is getting hit by Flo right now. It's much further east and much further south, probably about 50 miles from where I'm at right now. That's a big difference. It's probably halfway to the beach. Okay, so having said that, there's still lots of people moving there. And with Garner having Amazon open up and bring 1,500 jobs and all the ancillary companies that are going to join them, this is where people are moving. And you can move into a townhouse in the 130s. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I could probably get it for you for less than that and get into the 120s possibly. No guarantees, but I see there are homes sitting there and we could get you one. Great for investors if you want to rent it out too, because again, not everybody can afford to buy right now or has the inclination to buy right now. The next, there's a big jump up as far as that, because 130s, even in, you know, townhomes, used to be an everyday thing, but you really aren't seeing much anymore. Clayton is the next jump up, which is still Johnston County, but butts up right next to Garner, which butts right up to downtown Raleigh. So you're really in downtown Raleigh's backyard with Clayton. Much more so than, you know, the other outskirts of Johnston County. That starts at 170s, and many of these do include garages, okay? Garner also has townhomes, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. These are all 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, mostly, that I'm referring to here, with a garage, 180s, okay? Wendell is due east from Raleigh. The Highway 64 bypass makes it a breeze. So this area is growing by leaps and bounds, and prices start in the low 200s. So I did not see anything, at least new construction, that was below 200 in Wendell. Hillsborough, so let's move over closer to the Durham side of the tracks now. Durham is a great community. It is really where RTP is housed and where the majority of jobs in the triangle are. So Hillsborough is just outside northwest of Durham, and it's a beautiful country community, great little downtown with an awesome brewery. They have 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath with garage starting in the 220s. You also have South Durham in the South Point area near 40. Those are starting in the 230s. That's a very populated but popular area. It has been popular for quite some time, so that, you know, they do have a higher price point there. Going further out west of Durham, due west on 40, is Alamance County, which is where Mebane is, and Haw Creek, and not quite to Burlington, but, you know, you could have a 30-minute commute to Durham and live in a great townhouse out there, and those are starting in the 170s. So again, they're a bit further out, but the prices are coming in below 200, which is fantastic. The Holly Springs area is just thriving. Apex, it's an extension of Apex. Apex was known to be I think, the fastest growing community in the United States, or something big like that. So that's huge. Those start in the 230s. All right, these are all great investment opportunities. Finally, I want to end it on a Raleigh note. There are townhomes in Raleigh, new construction, East Raleigh, 27604. Those are starting in the 220s. They do have a completion of December, and I would love to help you get into those or any of the other ones that I just mentioned. And stay tuned for a video coming on higher end homes and single family homes in the Raleigh area after this. In the meantime, if I can be of any help, make a comment in the section below here or give me a call, 919-609-5206. My name is Tanya, and I give free hugs. Thanks.